Hello and welcome to Hosted FTP's Quick Start Guide. Today's tutorial is going to cover setting up a default FTP folder with a 0 GB storage quota. Let's begin. Start by logging into your admin account and going to the Files tab. Let's start by creating our folder or subfolder structure we want to restrict our user to. Take note of the name of the folder you want your user to land into because we'll be using this folder later in the tutorial. Next, go to the Users tab to find or create your user. Use the Add button to create a user via email to push an email notification allowing the user to set their own password. Our recommendation would be to use the Add Username button to manually create a user. Fill in the blanks for the login credentials, and where it says name, we recommend writing, "Please go to Files tab to transfer files in default folder" as a welcome message. Click Save, and at this time, you can associate an email with the user to push an email notification to their inbox informing them that their account is active. Now, scroll down to the options to configure this user's settings. Checking the Manage User Settings box will remove the Setup tab from the user's browser, disabling them from being able to change their user information and login credentials. Using the drop-down menu, you can select full access for read-write privileges or read-only access. Note that user-level access overwrites folder-level access, meaning if you decide to give this user read-only access in the user settings, if you decide to give them write access on a folder, they will not be able to upload. Next, set the storage quota to 0 GB. This will disable the user from being able to upload anywhere else other than the folders shared with this user. Lastly, scroll down to Default FTP folder, and using the information we collected earlier, set the default FTP folder to the name of the folder we created earlier. You can also add additional settings such as forcing FTPS or SFTP, adding a security question, and even configure a PKI key for advanced security. Once complete, save to finalize your changes. If the security question field has been filled in automatically by your browser, you will need to clear both fields before you can save. Next, head back to the Files tab and find the folder you set as the default FTP folder and share this folder with your user. Click Add Contacts again, find the user you want to grant access to this folder and configure this user's access using the drop-down menu. Set this user's notifications, and once complete, click Continue. You can also set notifications for yourself as the admin to be informed when changes are made to this folder. Click Save, and congratulations, you have successfully created a default FTP folder with a 0 GB storage quota. As the admin, you can log into any user using your admin password to review the settings on their account. As you can see, our welcome message directs the user to the Files tab, and in the Files tab, we are automatically connected to our default FTP folder. Feel free to use our live chat if you have any specific questions regarding user settings, and feel free to email us at support@hostedftp.com for your business inquiries. Thank you so much for watching, and on behalf of everyone here at Hosted FTP, we want to thank you for choosing us as your service provider.